Who are you? Why are you here?
I'm at a loss, actually.
This week on Married at First Sight, the couples had housewarming parties, some with more drama than others. First up, Clare and Cameron bonded while he was in his element at his bike shop, and Clare is loving his confidence.
I'm seeing him on a whole new level. It's an attractive trait to be seeing someone do something that they love. And so I really am hopeful that the more time we spend together, the more it could increase the attraction.
They were prepping for their housewarming party, and it appears that Cameron isn't a man with a plan. He's more into going with the flow, which was stressing Clare out.
Claire she's seeming quite stressed, and I don't think it's about food. I'm thinking it's got maybe something to do with her being nervous about me meeting her friends, maybe something like that.
I mean, I always like to be prepared, and so the fact that we aren't right now, I'm a little stressed about it.
Their housewarming party got off to an awkward start when Cameron was asked if his dad knew he's on the show, and he casually revealed that his dad is, quote, on his deathbed, which left Clare shocked.
That's really heavy stuff. Well, what would he think if he knew?
I don't know, honestly.
Really? Okay, we don't have to go there. It's really strange to me that he's bringing up really heavy things in public or, you know, in front of people when he won't even do that with me in private. I'm just really confused, honestly. I feel like he doesn't trust me enough to just, like, tell me.
But for Cameron, he's feeling difficulty connecting with Clare due to a lack of closeness and intimacy.
I tend to open up more in a relationship, but right now I feel like I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place. I have feelings for her, I do like her, but there's no real expression of feelings towards me. There is no chance of intimacy. It's very difficult to build a relationship, a marriage with someone given the circumstances.
Becca and Austin celebrated her birthday with some of her besties, and they are all very much Team Austin.
I love him. Aww. He's fantastic. Oh my God, he's talkative, he's inquisitive, he's smart. I think we can let the whole Jesus thing, you know, I think we can deal with it, right?
Yeah, it's
and it
definitely
seems to be working.
Yeah.
Like, I think it's opening you up and it's opening him a lot. I mean, and that's like all you, in any relationship, I think that's all you want is like more openness, more acceptance. So the fact that you're like getting that is huge.
Yeah.
They also asked her how she's feeling about their lack of intimacy so far.
He's the first guy that I've been with like as an adult that like doesn't just want to jump to that right away. First, I was like, oh my God, he's not attracted to me, or like there's something wrong.
Yeah.
But like, I think he needs time, but I'm ready. I think it's just up to him.
Later, when they were having their housewarming party, Becca and one of Austin's friends talked about religion and how it's been their only difference in their marriage, which his friend seems surprised about because he says Austin hasn't been super vocal about his faith in the past.
That is an interesting aspect of all this because, you know, I've known him for like 14 years and it's rarely come up with us. So like, I consider myself an atheist, you know, and he's still one of my best friends.
Right.
So it's strange for me because I've really only heard this come up recently when he's been really, I guess, coming up with the fact that like, what does his religion mean around marriage specifically? To me, at least anyway, it doesn't really seem like a way that he makes choices, you know what I mean? It's just been like this belief system that is there, but isn't a primary driver of his life.
If you thought you'd seen the last of Lauren and Orion, you'd be wrong. After they decided to get divorced last episode, they're back and talking about how they're feeling about the split. And Lauren is feeling all the feels about what went down.
I feel like I've been through like all the emotions at this point. You know, my favorite form of defense is humor, so I feel like I definitely attacked it with a lot of humor. Then I was angry, then I was sad, then I was mad again, and then I was like, okay, let me sit in these emotions, because one thing I know is that anger is very surface level, so I wanted to just feel all the feelings, and it was very uncomfortable. And I think what I feel the most is just a lot of pain and a lot of resentment.
Last week, we saw Emily and Brennan have some tough talks where he more or less said he wasn't as attracted to her as she is to him. And now, Emily is trying to figure out where they stand.
He definitely was like very into me like the first night, like told me, felt it. But then I was kind of feeling towards the end of the honeymoon, things kind of took a turn where like I was starting to like him more.
And he wasn't like reciprocating?
Seemed like communication was a big issue for him. He has a trouble opening up in general. It kept feeling like I was like carrying the conversation.
Yeah.
He just doesn't really open up a lot on camera. And I know he hates it, but I'm like to some extent like...
You signed up for this?
Yeah, and like just gotta like just work on opening up.
They finally decided to move in with each other, and it's clear Brennan is a bit overwhelmed, but he's trying to make things work.
It's just really overwhelming because I've been on a slower pace.
Can I have this little section?
Yeah, that's all you.
But I'm really hopeful that, living together now helps us get closer.
I set a goal for myself that I would never be divorced.
And I don't really know what else to do. So this is, a big step for us.
During their housewarming party, where all the guests wore wigs for some reason, Brennan got into it a bit with Emily's friend because they're worried he's not taking the relationship seriously.
All the setup, everything you didn't see doesn't apply. The only thing that you're concerned about is that
No, that's not the only thing I'm concerned about. I'm making an example. Okay. I'm making an example of her plating everything and you just standing there. Like, that's my point. I'm just saying, like...
No, it seems like you're coming at me and not asking, did you help her set up with anything?
Like, that's one of my best friends. Of course, I'm gonna...
But it seems like you're attacking rather than trying to understand and get to know.
No, I am fully trying to understand.
Okay.
Why did you do this?
It didn't stop there, though. They kept coming after him. But to give him credit, he kept trying to talk with them.
It's super intense. It's not like all fun and like how dating is. Yeah.
By a string.
I mean, see, you don't think that's an attack, but it's like those are digging words. Like, I'm literally sitting in front of you, like, just taking hits for what, like, why?
Listen,
like, I'm here trying to make a relationship work with my girl.
Listen.
See, like, and then you go back and you're like, like, don't sit here and act like you understand.
Well,
I'm not making excuses.
Understand that you have signed up for something and you are now married to one of our best friends, and that's where we're coming at.
I don't know you, so.
Afterwards, Emily apologized for her friend's behavior, and Brennan was grateful she had his back.
The reality is, Emily was very supportive. I give her a lot of credit for how she's acted in this type of moment. So I appreciated her having my back in that situation.
All we can do is go up from here, right?
We're just
growth trajectory.